Hello, I'm John Sichon, Rappler reporter for the Visayas, and you're watching Rappler Recap. Today, October 1, the first day of the filing of Certificate of Candidacies for the upcoming 2025 Philippine national elections and local elections, was not as busy as we thought it was going to be. We expected a lot of local politicians, bigwigs, and those coming from big political families here in Cebu to file their COCs today on the first day. But there was an exception to that, one of them being Congressman Pablo John Garcia, who filed his COC at the Cebu Provincial Office of the Commission on Elections at around 8 a.m. in the morning. He was one of the first to file his COCs in the province for, of course, the position of congressman. So Pablo John Garcia is seeking a re-election. Meanwhile, in Cebu City, there was at least one personality who filed his certificate of candidacy seeking for a position at the Cebu City Council, and his name was Abdon Verdida. Verdida is a 57-year-old taxi driver who is fighting for the rights of fellow taxi drivers like himself. He said that if he would win, he would be fighting for subsidies, fuel allowances, and of course, free rides for the public, which is kind of interesting to see if he does win. But besides him, we're seeing a lot of movement and changes as well in the political hemisphere between parties that are very much well known here in Cebu. Just for context, Cebu is a very vote-rich province, and a majority of those voters can be found here in Cebu City. There's at least 700,000 voters that were registered in the 2022 national elections. But let's talk about those interesting changes, right? Because one of them is the announcement of a new alliance between Franklin Ong of Bagong Sugbo and Cebu City Mayor Mike Rama's Partido Barog. Now, Partido Barog and Franklin Ong is very interesting because Franklin Ong was the vice mayoral bet of the Bando Osmeña Pondoco Aswagan, which is led by Mike Rama's rival, former Cebu City Mayor Thomas Osmeña. Now, Thomas Osmeña, when he saw Franklin Ong switch lanes, switch sides, become allied with the Partido Barog of his rival, Mike Rama, he told Rappler in a text message that it was very disappointing. Although he did wish for Franklin Ong to run against Osmeña, who is buying a seat as vice mayor of Cebu City, so that he would have motivation. But Franklin Ong reasoned out why he decided to switch his alliance with Partido Barog, stating that he was very much well aware of the unwavering support coming from Mike Rama during his time as the president of the Association of Barangay Captains. He's actually an incumbent barangay captain of Barangay Kasambagan. But that's for Franklin Ong and Mike Rama. We're also seeing a new merger between Partido Panaghiusa and Kusog Party, which is led respectively by MCWD, the Metropolitan Cebu Water District head lawyer Jose Daluz III, and acting Cebu City Mayor Raymond Alvin Garcia. So that's Garcia's Kusog and Daluz's Partido Panaghiusa. So in a event yesterday on Monday, September 30, Garcia told reporters that they are banding together, that they've merged, and they've already talked about it, stating that they'll do what's best for the city of Cebu. We're also going to be seeing a little bit more changes, of course, in the lineups of the Partido Panaghiusa and Kusog, because Daluz, who was initially thought to run for mayor, decided to run for vice mayor. And while that's out there, it's not clear yet whether or not Garcia will be running for mayor. He hasn't actually stated yet, and none of them have actually filed their COCs on October 1st, on the first day of the filing of COCs. But that's for Central Visayas, and we're seeing also some movement in Western Visayas in the form of former Bacolod City Mayor Bing Leonardia, who filed his COC for a congressional seat. He is vying a position as congressman in his district. But that's in Western Visayas. And if we go to Eastern Visayas, of course, in Leyte, we recently noted that Congressman Martin Romualdez decided to file his COC to run as, again, a congressman seeking re-election. And he wasn't alone in filing his COC that on this day, because he was joined by his son, Ferdinand Martin Romualdez Jr., who has also plans to run as a councilor of Tacloban City. But these are just some of the updates that we got today for the first day of the filing of certificate of candidacies. Of course, we're going to be noting some new changes, some new developments, so stay tuned and watch out for those updates on the official social media pages of Rappler. Don't forget to download the Rappler Communities app and go onto the politics channel so you can talk to us and we can share all of these new updates as well. Once again, you're watching Rappler Recap, and I'm John Sichon, Rappler, Cebu.